Hi guys, I'm Mr. Irish Leprechaun Gaming and this is The Walking Dead. So guys, today I want to talk about formation, just the basics, nothing too in-depth, but just a quick explanation of some things. You can have up to 4. These are obtained at Town Hall Level 2, Level 7, Level 12 and Level 18 I believe. If we just jump into one of the squares here, you will see stamina on the top left hand side. Stamina is, at the minute for me, stamina is 1 every 6.5 minutes. But this number is decreased with certain researches and stuff like that there. If you look over to the right hand side, click on any square and it will bring you in here. You can click on any one of these on the right hand side for any formation. If you look just below it, that's the power of the formations in the blue. If on the right hand side there's an improve button, so if you click there, that will show you where you can improve the strength of your formation. Upgrade the survivor, upgrade the fighters, upgrade the formation square and do research. Upgrading the square will increase the troop capacity, whereas research will increase certain attributes, like if you look here, the defense of cavalry units in formation 1 will be increased by 25% and so on. The fighters is upgrading the fighter to the next level from 3 to 4 and 4 to 5 and so on. And then if we just go back there, the survivor, upgrading the survivor, so that comes with upgrading their skill level. We'll get to that in a couple of minutes anyway. If we just look down below that there again, then we have the little weight sign kg. That refers to the amount of resources you can carry. If we just look as an example for a level 5 vegetables, so go to level 5 vegetables, click the gather. I can carry 1.1 million. If you noticed before, the weight that I could carry was just over 1.1 million. So at the minute it's 1 to 1 on the weight ratio for carrying vegetables. But if we just click across to meat is heavier. I can carry 2 to 1 on that there. So every 1 troop carries every 2 troops carries 1, so it's half a kg, 2 kg per troop, whereas on the vegetables it's 1 kg per troop, if that makes sense. If we just jump back into the square again, on the right hand side, beside the weight, it shows you the collective amount of troops you can have in this formation. So if you look, each commander here has a different amount of troops under their command. Dwight being the highest because he's got the highest level, and Michonne and Abraham being the same because they're at level 30. This formation is broke down into crews, so each commander with each set of troops under their command is known as a crew. These crews have certain effects that only this crew gets from attributes. I'm going to just jump over now and explain to you what I mean by this here. If we look at the 4th skill of Dwight, look at the conditions he has to be assigned to the square. 100% trigger chance. That means it's always an ongoing boost. And if you look below, it says skill effect crew defense 9% extra. If we just jump across to Abraham, he's got the same, but his is a health boost, and Michonne has an attack boost, all the same. What this means is, if you look, as I say, each survivor has a number of troops. A survivor plus the number of troops under that survivor is known as a crew. That crew buff that I talked about, the crew defense buff with Dwight, will only be effective for the troops directly under his command, and not the other troops in the formation. There's another example of this here on the 4th skill with Rick, though. Rick has the same picture, skill picture, but if you click on his is the same, has to be assigned to a square, 100% chance, and his is skill effect, when fighting walkers, attack increases by 6%, march speed by 13. So the upgrade preview is all fighters attack increased, and all march speed increased. So that means that his skill affects all troops within his formation. But just remember, the crew skill only works for the troops that are under that certain commander. So that's something to bear in mind whenever you're sorting out your formations and stuff like that there. Another thing about the skills as well is the skills, all the skills are very, very separate. The pictures might be the same, but the description, if you read it, are all different. So basically, I've already inquired about this here. As it stands, no two skills are the same. So you're never going to have to worry about putting 2 commanders into a crew with the same skill. In other games in the past, what happened was 2 commanders would come out with the exact same skill and description, and you put them into the same formation thinking, oh wow, this is great, I've got double the skill. But no, you don't. The most powerful skill will always take control over the less powerful skill. But in this game, we don't have that problem, which is pretty good. If we just look, as I say, just look back at Rick and his skill, his is an overall skill, and then if we go to Rosita as well and look at her skill, hers again has the same conditions, the same trigger chance. The skill effect this time is 6% extra attack and defense when defending your town. So this is a garrison commander. As I'm aware, it's the only garrison commander so far. I haven't come across any other skills. I could be wrong, but this is the only one I've seen so far. This again is a skill that will help all troops within that formation and not just a singular one. When it comes to the actual battles of these, the next update will have a added attributes to the both sides of the battle report. So basically you'll be able to view the sources for attack, defense, health, speed, damage taken, dealt, all them kind of things. So what this will help you to do is to figure out exactly how certain commanders are attacking you, what skill is taking effect on you most, and then you will be able to analyze that and look at the skills of the commanders you are going to send to attack. So you might be able to counter attacks and stuff like that there. As we just look at the reports we have, all it says is skill released and skill success. But with the upgrade, this is going to be more detailed, and hopefully this is going to give us sort of an overview as to how much effect these skills are having against certain other skills and stuff like that there. But guys, let's just quickly have a recap on what I've been saying then. So the formation and basically how they work is these are presets of commanders and troops. The stamina is refreshed at a rate of 1 stamina every 8 minutes. As far as getting stamina other than with the refresh rate, you can buy packs. There's a wheel that comes along now and again. It has bread as one of the prizes, but you need gems to spin the wheel. There's lots of other great prizes on that wheel. It's the one where you get a commander for the first 10 spins. You get a milestone and you get 10 of the fragments for this commander. Stuff like that. It's quite a good one to save gems for. Another overview was the weight of gathering. The amount they can carry. 1-to-1 for the vegetables, and again it takes 2 trips to carry 1 kg, so they're carrying half a kg each, which is half of the weight of the vegetables. The capacity of the troops, as I say, each commander can carry so many troops in his crew. That's a collective, if you add all them numbers together, that's the total amount you can have in your formation. The crew effects, as I say, they only work for the troops under that survivor's command, opposed to Rick's 4th skill and Rosita's 4th skill. They're going to affect all of the troops under that formation. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. I'm really hoping the update that's coming tomorrow, when it comes to the battle reports, there'll be more analysation that we can sort of carry out and see exactly what's doing what, who's doing what. Test some of the equipment that I've got on the forge. If you need to know any information about that there, I've done a previous video about that as well. So guys, if you like this here, subscribe, like the video, and share it with anybody else asking the same questions that I've just answered. Again, guys, brilliant to you. It's amazing you guys that have subscribed so far. I really appreciate it. So let's just keep this channel growing. And I'll bring you as much information as I can and try and help you guys as much as I can to make this game great. Thanks guys, see you later.